Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the Eddie Van Halen shoes that I promised you in an update previously, a few videos ago. So I'm going to go over some of the, shopping list. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you're stumbling on this video for the first time. A while back I had made some, so these are my old ones. I'm going to work on some new ones that I bought. But a while back I had done some Eddie Van Halen inspired guitar shoes because I had been gifted some red shoes and I thought they were ugly. So I thought, I couldn't throw them away because I'm such a cheap ass. So I did like an Eddie Van Halen guitar thing with the shoes. These are Target brand. So here's what I'm working with today. I bought some, and I will post these for sale on my eBay, which I will link in the description box below, so you can click on that and bid on them. They're a size 6 women. I just grabbed whatever I saw at the store. Yeah, sorry, I just kind of just grabbed whatever. The first pair I saw, which happened to be a size 6. So those will be listed for sale soon. So some of the shopping lists that I want to go over. We will need white and black fabric paints. You may be able to get away with acrylic, but I just like using the purpose of these, they're for fabric. You can wash them. I've washed my shoes before and nothing came off or nothing cracks or that's what it's used for. So buy these white and black. Of course, your shoes, and please before you start, I would, if they're brand new, I would keep the rod and the stuffing that's up here because that helps you with a better painting surface. So keep all that in there. Just take out the shoelaces. What else? Oh yeah, masking tape or painter's tape. You're going to need a lot of it because there's so many lines. You have to, you need a lot of this. Paintbrushes or Q-tips. If you don't have paintbrushes, for me, I found Q-tips work just fine. And then also, the thing about this project is it took me a long time the first time because I would do it at night and it would just take forever for the things to dry. So it took me like a month or so with some frustrations just because of the drying process. But I think here what you could do to speed that up is if you're doing this during the day, you could, once you do like a couple sections, you could put it outside in the direct sun and that should help it dry a lot quicker. Or if you're indoors and it's night like it is with me right now, you could use a hair dryer just to kind of speed up that process. So hopefully it won't take you that long, like as long as I did. So also for some other things, I printed out a photo of his guitar and I kind of mapped out how I plan to do the sections on the shoe because it looks like there's a lot of lines everywhere, but if you look at the details, there are some differences with the lines and the striping and stuff. So just to help understand how I'm doing this, so I drew a line here, and I print this out. You don't have to. I'm just doing this because I use my phone to record all these videos. But of course, you could pull this up on your phone as you're doing the project. So I just kind of mapped out like this shape here. So all this section down here will be the shoe from here to here. And of course, the stitching kind of gives you a pattern perimeter type thing of where you need to stop. So that's all this down here. And then I'm using the pickups and the guitar strings as this part, this center here. So we know that on one side of the shoe, which is now, where is it? Which is now like from the grommets to the back stitching line. So all this part is one section. So that's one section here and one section here. And that's kind of how you want to follow if you want to get it as close to the guitar detailing as possible. So people just don't think, oh, you have like a weird ass shoe with just black and white stripes on it. So kind of do that, kind of follow that description, or not description, but that pattern on here. So first off, what I did with the first pair of shoe, and I'm going to do the same with this pair of shoe, is on the front start off with the thickest line. So we're going to start off with the thickest black line, followed by the white line here. So we'll go ahead and get that started, okay? Okay, so here I have them prepared for the first black line, which is this one. Of course, since it's a pair of shoes, I'm going to have one going this way and one going in. So they are, you know, symmetrical, it looks equal, about right, and all that stuff. So I have my Q-tips. So I'm just going to put a glob of black paint, just like whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect, because then we're going to spread it with the Q-tip or your paintbrush. Now, black does seem to be an easier color to do on the shoes. With the white, I found that I had to do an extra layer on top just to, you know, to completely cover the red. So you might have to do the same too when you attempt this. I'll go back to that right now. And then I have it covered down here too, because you don't want to get the rubber sole of your shoe painted. Okay, just need a little bit more. Okay, so I did the first part. Now I'm just going to turn this on high and dry it.
So I'm pretty much done. I'm just I did some last little touch-ups, looking at the pictures, like little things here, some little black dots there, like just a bunch of little touch-ups with the black. And then I'm just, like I said, if you try and let this air dry as you do it, you're really gonna lose patience and get frustrated. So I highly recommend you, like I was saying in the beginning, blow dry it to make it dry quicker, or put it out in the hot sun if it is a hot, dry day. So yeah. All right, so here is the finished product. My Eddie Van Halen inspired, or try to copy as best I could, the picture. Yeah, I ended up switching out the shoelaces for some gray ones just because I thought darker shoelaces look better. Because the ones I did came with black shoelaces, and it looks a little bit better than the generic white ones that it comes with. So yeah, I will be listing these, by the way, on my eBay store or whatever, eBay link site. The link is in the description box. These are a women's size 6. Probably could fit a small child or large child. If you know what size your child could wear in a very small women's size, then yes, these could possibly fit your children too. But size 6, I will be listing them in case anybody just wants to bypass the whole tutorial in general and not put up with this. I tried as best I could to be as symmetrical as possible. You know, it's not perfect, but I do find that as you wear them and kind of like break them in and get them a little scruffed up, it looks a lot more better. Well, it looks a lot better as time goes on, in my opinion. But yeah, I really like these shoes. Maybe I'll do some white ones with the black striping version, but I still have my red ones. If you like these, remember you can buy these off my eBay store. And thanks for watching. Enjoy.